Hi, it's Twi. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Friday. Look at me here on time today. I hope you guys been good. Today we're gonna be playing some more Champions and just chilling. I made a new team since last time that I played. I'm kind of I don't know. I just made a pretty like noteworthy change to this team in the like Rotom spread, but this is what I've been trying out. Today of course is Fat Fuck Friday, and so we are trying out Mega Venusaur. I have not seen anybody else use this guy, but I love Venusaur and I hate playing Sun, so I decided to try the only other way that seemed viable. I built a balanced team around it. So far it's felt okay. I am a little bit I've been having a little bit of trouble having only one fighting resist in the format, so I think that I might end up like benching this team after today, but it should be fun to try anyway. I made my Rotom fatter because it kept dying to things I didn't want it to die to. And I also gave it Volt Switch over Protect. I might undo that, we'll see. But this is what I've been rocking for a little bit. It should be fun. I ended up playing against 13 earlier, doing some private battles. It was really funny. We hopped on and played a couple games. After a bit, I told him that I used to be like rank 1 on the ladder, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize I was playing against God." Okay. He almost beat me in the first game though, actually. He's pretty good. I was impressed. What do we have here? It's like dual weathers, because there's Sand and there's Zard, so I have to assume Sun. Unless it's like Zard X, but it shouldn't be because Chomp. Corviknight doesn't seem that great for just Tyranitar. Garchomp's definitely really important this game. Ninetales feels so difficult to position in this meta, I can't lie. I really thought it would be a lot better than it's actually felt so far. Incineroar doesn't have much of a punish from my opponent here. I'm kind of thinking of going like Incineroar and just Rotom out the front with like Venusaur and Garchomp in the back, and I think this probably works pretty okay. Should not run the hands with me on Showdown. Look, bro, if you want to run the hands on Champions, I'm game. But that being said, I'm trying to play on Champions today. But hello, OnlyFlans. Also, hello, Finn. Get them rank ups. Thank you. I'ma try. I'm mostly here for vibes anyway. We'll see. So this could be Solar Beam from Zard. Very possible. I think I'm pretty down to fake out their Zard. The thing is, they could fake out me. Like, they might fake out my Incineroar instead of my Rotom, but that feels like a bad play. I'm probably gonna go Chomp here, I think. Like, just hard. Oh, they switched Charizard, interesting, into their Rotom. Okay. That's interesting. And they fake out my Incineroar, so I don't really gain much board positioning here. I definitely they could like call me out if I go into Venusaur, which I don't like. I think I'd probably just go back into my Rotom and rip a Rock Slide. It could also be like Dragon Claw. But I do kind of like that Rock Slide keeps the Charizard off the field. No Scarf Rotom. I don't think Scarf Rotom is like that mega. Oh, okay. He went back into Charizard. I hope that I don't miss. I don't think Scarf Rotom is bad, but I also don't know that it's like super meta in this format. There's definitely a lot of people running it, although the Wash one, I think running bulky is a bit more common. Which is what I have on this team, and I'm just Scarf Garchomp. I think Scarf Chomp's really good. I also think that there are other sets that are really good on Chomp, though. Like, being locked on Garchomp kind of sucks sometimes, but the speed is really good. Okay, Aegis Slash out. I think I'm kind of down to try and get a Will-O-Wisp into Aegis Slash and go into my Venusaur. I just don't really see much that they can do about that. Like, them losing Zard is a huge loss for them, I can't lie. I got everything I could have asked for there. And I do hit Will-O-Wisp. Alright, that's huge. Shout out Rotom. Making me proud. No Aaron Zhang, Rotom. Dude, I've been really happy to see... Oh, it's Shadow Ball. This is a special one. Okay, well... That's alright. I've been really happy to see Cybertron posting Road to Ranks recently again. I missed it, bro. I missed his videos. On top of that as well, what's it called? He's been doing a lot of like educational stuff for champions. I know he said that he was gonna like really up his frequency for the start of this game, which I think is dope. And I saw that he just today posted a video, like a 20-minute video with like a bunch of like rental teams, which of course rental teams in this game kind of suck. You have to already have the Pokemon from the team, and then it just like uses your VP to copy the spreads instead of like letting you actually, you know, rent a team like rentals are supposed to work. But all in all though, it is a very like helpful video anyway, just to kind of think about team comps. I still think the Mega that I want to try the most is Mega Floette, because it seems so broken, but I don't own Legends ZA, so until I have a friend who played all the way through the post game that's willing to hook me up, I will be just kind of waiting on that. Did I hit Leech Seed? I did. Okay, I wasn't paying any attention. I guess here I probably just fake out and Leech Seed the Incineroar slot. I don't see much reason not to just keep letting Venusaur do Venusaur things. But yeah, I've been trying to like build teams that have a decent Floette matchup outside of you know, running it yourself and having the mirror, which is a little tricky, I can't lie. It's just a really good mon. I tried Mega Venusaur to be like kind of quirky, which has been kind of fun. I haven't been playing that many Floettes, not because I don't think it's really competitive, but more just because it's not, there's probably not a lot of people that own ZA. Is my best guess. Dude, look at all the healing from the Leech Seeds. Oh my god. Venusaur is so fat. I love you. We are going to Parting Shot, Aegis Slash, and Giga Drain. Probably also Aegis Slash. It could King Shield, but I think they might switch here. No, they switch Incineroar. Okay. I was trying to catch the Rotom, but that's all good. Okay, and they do King Shield. Well, I learned earlier today, actually, that Parting Shot goes through King Shield. It doesn't protect you from status moves, only from attacks. So you can Parting Shot right through that, which is pretty crazy. I had no idea about this before. I guess I could go Garchomp and then this turn stomping into into the Aegislash slot is actually free, right? Because if they switch Incineroar, then that's just going to eat the Stomping Tantrum instead. Yeah, I have a little bit of a pin here unless they get a double protect. So we can go for that. And just Giga Drain. No more need to stall. Yep. Incineroar is going to come back. Does Incineroar live the -1 stomping at, like, what was it, 2/3? Oh, 3/4? Oh, wow. That kill? Oh, crit. I was going to say. That, did that matter? I don't know. I think it did matter. I would be pretty surprised if that would have actually picked up the kill otherwise. We have successfully Mega Venusaur'd this guy. Shadow Sneak? Yeah. We get a little rough skin damage off of this at least. I mean, I mostly was just like, I want to make him attack. Venusaur is pretty indestructible here. I've still got Incineroar in the back, which just completely walls this set on the Aegislash. I would imagine they will be forfeiting. But maybe they don't feel like forfeiting, but I mean, the game is locked up for this first one. Glad we could start on a dub today. There we go. GG's Davoosh. You know what? Okay. If I make it to Ultra Ball rank 2, I will celebrate by getting a throwing style. I've been really surprised. I thought that, like, I would be burning through VP a lot faster than I actually have been. I feel like you make a lot more from playing the game than I thought you would initially. And, like, things don't cost as much as I expected them to. It's been better quality of life as a team builder than I expected to come out officially from Nintendo. Galarian Slowking is cool. And Glaceon. I love Glaceon, y'all. Also, Mudsdale. I do like Mudsdale, too. I've thought about trying to build that guy. So there's a few angles to what I could do here. My Venusaur looks really, really good into this team. And so I want to try and, like, get as much value as I can on that. I think I'm going to try and, like, set Aurora Veil and then Parting Shot out into Venu, and then I'll Mega and, like, go stupid mode. And that was my last mon. I mean, there's some merit for Corviknight, of course, but I think Rotom seems pretty good as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Rotom as my last. I'm glad we get to actually bring Ninetales to a battle. I feel like Ninetales can be a little finicky at times. Some matchups it feels pretty good, other matchups with weather. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time with the weather, you're, like, putting it on your team for Weather Wars, but, like, Ninetales is really bad in Weather Wars, I can't lie. It's, like, way too frail. Oh, I forgot about competitive Milotic. I'm such a bot, bro. Holy, I'm a bot. This is gonna be a problem, probably. Ooh, Incineroar. Maybe I live with Aurora Veil, though. Maybe. I'm gonna have to like play really aggressively against that Milotic because that is a threat at +2. Okay. They got Frost Blast. They're probably also gonna Aurora Veil, and this Milotic is about to be fat as hell. Yup. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. I should not have let Incineroar. Oh no! I forgot. Why did I forgot? Okay. I really don't want to risk like special attack dropping the Milotic off of Moonblast. Oh, they're coiling too. Coil doesn't really matter though. I don't think. Oh, what if it's Hypnosis Coil? Oh god, actually that could matter. It probably is Hypnosis Coil. Oh, not like this, bro. Okay. So we got Aurora Veil. We start Giga Draining, or actually this thing, I probably want Leech Seeds like up on this, to be honest. And then I'm gonna get Rotom into, because I think I really need to prioritize like forcing this Milotic off the field as quickly as possible. If it's gonna be going for Coil Hypnosis shenanigans, I really need as much pressure as I can get into it. What are they bringing in here? Incineroar? That's probably okay. I mean, the Fake Out will be annoying, but if I've got my Leech Seeds up, I've got Rotom and this on the field, I don't feel so bad. I could honestly see a universe where I Will-O-Wisp the Milotic just for more, like, residual damage, but I think it's probably better to just Thunderbolt. I think Thunderbolt's always the move. Okay, Leech Seed. I'm really surprised I haven't missed a Leech Seed since I started running this team. Not even once. Venusaur's locked in, bro. Get some HP. And we're going to start going for Giga Drain and Thunderbolt. No need to complicate my moves. I just really need this Milotic to take some, like, heavy damage. I wonder what their full set is. Coil Hypnosis. Probably, like, Recover Muddy Water, I think, is the usual way that you run it. It's been a while since I've seen this set. I truthfully forgot how much I probably should have been respecting this thing, but that's okay. I mean, they did nerf Sleep, so it's probably not as bad as it could be. But here we go. So the cool thing about Sleep that they changed, normally you have the 1 turn of guaranteed sleep, and then it's 1 in 3 for the next 3 turns to wake up. So you can have a 1-turn sleep where you wake up after the guaranteed one. You can have a 2-turn sleep where you sleep 2 turns, or you can have a 3-turn sleep, right? But they changed it recently so that you have the guaranteed 1st turn of sleep. The 2nd turn is still a 1 in 3 to wake up, but then you're guaranteed to wake up after 2 turns of sleep. So the high end, like the high roll of Sleep is not nearly as powerful as it used to be, which is cool. It's Hydro Pump instead of Muddy Water. That's gonna hurt. Not too bad, but it is gonna hurt. I have a feeling they're gonna like Flare Blitz my Venusaur, not remembering that it's no, okay, they're actually playing smart. They're going after the Rotom. I got a Citrus Berry though, we're okay. So like they have leftovers, but we're kind of offsetting that with Leech Seed and then some. We're getting good damage down. So we're 1 in 3 to wake up with Venusaur this turn, and if we don't get it, then we're guaranteed to wake up next turn. I like that they nerfed Sleep. I think Sleep is really volatile. I think they like nerfed a lot of the volatility in this game. They reduced a lot of secondary effects that are really annoying, which is pretty goated. Okay, so we did manage to get the Milotic off the field. We got... Bro. I still cannot believe that nicknames are visible in this game, bro. It is a little bit ridiculous, I can't lie. They Parting Shot Rotom. Presumably they're going back into Milotic, I would guess. Maybe not, actually. Probably not. They're probably going to go Frostlass, right? Yeah. So, I mean, this is as good an opening as ever to get my Incineroar back in. They could make a crazy read. And, oh, their Snow ran out on that turn, so they can't reset the, they can't reset Veil. They could switch Frostlass into Milotic here, but again, like having Venusaur in front of it, I think that I'll probably be okay. Bring out Incin. No pivot from them. They just go for Shadow Ball here. That's good for me. I do have to be careful because I don't really want to like Parting Shot the Milo, like, and have the Milo switch into Parting Shot by accident. Sludge Bomb with the special defense drop. That's gonna hurt. Yep. So they're just kind of ignoring my Venusaur forever, which I think is fair enough. I think what I'll do is I'll Giga Drain Parting Shot into the Slowking, and that way if they switch my Milotic, I'm getting damage on it, and I think I'll probably be alright. It is the switch into Incineroar. Okay. That's fine. And Frostlass Protect. That's a good turn for me. I think I'm probably going to bring my Milotic, or not Milotic, bro. My Ninetales back out. I think that Aurora Veil benefits me more than it benefits them right now. Although that would enable them to start clicking Blizzard. But I think I do just want my Veil back up, so... I'll go for Veil. I'll probably Leech Seed the Frostlass. Maybe I should have protected just to like... Not even because I'm worried about losing Focus Sash, but more so just that I want to make sure I keep enough HP on the rest of my team that they don't, like, just sort of turn this into a game of ignore the Venusaur forever and then put me in a, like, one versus a lot of other stuff position. Which I think is pretty likely to happen in this game. But I am chipping everything down little by little. Incineroar is going to take a lot of recoil here. Not a lot, actually. Ninetales took that better than I thought. Get some chip on that. I have Incineroar Rotom in the back. I think Incineroar is probably gonna Parting Shot. It could Flare Blitz, but I'm gonna throw double attacks into it this turn. I think Frostlass probably switching into the Slowking. So I wanna get some damage. Okay, no, they actually stay in. Shadow Ball, it's not gonna kill. Yep. We're gonna take some damage on Incin. It's not a lot, but get some good shit. Citrus Berry. And they Parting Shot, so not Leech Seeding's correct. Okay. Slowking's back out. I mean, I'm definitely thinking of going for a swap to Incin and Leech Seeding here. It just seems like my best move. And what I'd kind of like to do is try and get my Venusaur... I want to cycle something else onto the Leech Seeds and like try and get healing that way. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like maybe I can get my Rotom into that slot as like a switch in and get some healing onto Rotom. That'd be pretty good. They just go for Blizzard. Of course, freeze chance is always a thing. Okay. Leech Seed. And they Eerie Spell, so they're cutting my PP on Leech Seed, I think. Yeah. That's pretty cool. We're gonna heal a lot. So just because Slowking's got a lot of HP, so like that'll give me some juicy healing for sure. I'm gonna try and get some healing onto Rotom this turn. So I'm expecting them to play defensively here. Like they're probably gonna switch Incineroar for Frostlass. And Eerie Spell again, maybe? Okay, Frostlass out into Incineroar. This is like a very slow positional game. Very methodical. Oh, they double switched. Milotic's gonna get +3 boost. Eek. Okay, that's not good. Alright, that's scary. Get back out here, Venusaur. We need you. It's time for you to attack again, bro. This Milotic's about to be doing a lot. Them getting Fake Out onto the board as well is kind of spooky. But I mean, I just got a double attack here. Not much else to it. Since I have Veil, I don't think Hydro Pump kills either here at +3, but it is gonna do more than I'd like, and like I'm gonna start running out of HP on Rotom at some time soon, I think. I don't know, like the good thing is I am chunking everything, and Venusaur is still very healthy. Oh, Recover. I forgot about Recover. Oh god. True. That will make this a bit more annoying, won't it? Okay. Aurora Veil's gonna run out. I mean, that means that I can swing into it a lot more effectively now. I guess that goes both ways, but I'm pretty okay if they decide to switch Slowking. I think it still takes quite a bit of damage. Like, I could see a universe where they switch Slowking and then swing into Rotom and try and, like, create a position later where Milotic can come out and Rotom's dead. But, yeah, that's what they're going to go for. That's fine. With no Veil, I am going to get some nice chip here, I think. That still did a lot less than I thought. This thing's special defense is kind of demon. Oh, and it's Regenerator, so it keeps healing. Yo, I haven't thought about this Mon in VGC ever, because it's like such a singles Mon. But it is kind of a beast with Regenerator. It's just really fat. Huh. Okay. Do I just lose to Milotic if I don't have Rotom? I think very possibly yes. This is scary. This is such a long match, too. This really might go to timer. And because I haven't killed anything yet, I think he's winning on Team HP right now. And also, I'm closer to, like, having something actually die than him, which could be a problem. Okay, instant switches into Milotic. That's fine. Get Sludge Bomb into that. Good shit. No poison. They Sludge Bomb my Incin. I live. I'm poisoned, but I'm Lumberry. They don't know. They don't know that I'm Lumberry. We are so fine. I mean, there's a couple considerations, right? I have to imagine they want to play somewhat defensive with the Milo, and it could be a good opportunity to swing into the Slow King, but that thing having regenerator is just like so annoying. I think I'm probably gonna swing into Milotic like hard here because I don't think it has protect. Could be a swap, and then they kill Incineroar with Slow King. I could see it. Maybe Fake Out was overkill. I should have just parting shotted. Yeah, probably. They're just gonna start taking KOs. Could be a problem. Rip Incineroar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of steam. I guess the leech speed spam is good, but not so good that I can't like also be like applying more pressure as I go, which I think is probably one of the weak points of this team, is that it doesn't do enough outside of like just be fat. And so Corviknight, there's a lot of matchups where Corviknight has to be win condition, but like if they just position like a Rotom or some other electric type properly, I mean it's pretty much always Rotom, right? If you position around it properly, it just becomes kind of unbeatable. Should I have brought Corviknight to this match? Maybe, honestly, right? Like, Slow King, Milotic, Frostlass. Yeah, I guess, probably. I guess I could have pressured. They have, like, Slow King and Frostlass can kind of sit in front of it, but... I guess the problem here is I'm actually dead to Frostlass this turn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cooked. I lose. Good game. What a long, grindy match. Might end up trying to build a new team today as well. I haven't decided because this team, it feels... I don't know. In the right matchup, it feels good, but it feels like I have to pull a lot. There's like a lot of juice that you have to squeeze out of not a lot of fruit. I don't know. Okay, we have Empoleon and Chestnut. Shout out. Aegislash, Talonflame, Raichu, and Frigoref. I guess Raichu is a mon that exists too, huh? I mean, Venusaur is good again. Ninetales seems really good here. Rotom is great if I can get through the Raichu, which, I mean, big if, but... I think I want Chomp. Maybe I'm benching Rotom, because I want Corviknight and I want Venusaur. So I guess I'll do this. Let's see how it goes. Empoleon, Talonflame. I guess Empoleon does kind of command a lot of respect here, but Talonflame is really bad for the mons I have in the back. I don't think I care that much about Empoleon with what I have in the back. And so I'm actually low-key down to just go for the kill on Talonflame and let Empoleon, like, kind of sit here for free. I assume it's going to be Flash Cannon into my thing. Oh, please don't be Talonflame. Okay. Phew. That's fine. I don't need that damage on Empoleon, probably. This is going to do, like, 5% maybe. It's Ice Beam. It is Ice Beam, so we just lose Chomp. That's fine. I think that's a pretty okay trade for me, to be honest. And I get Aurora Veil. I keep Stash on Ninetales. I'm pretty okay with this trade. I think I go... Is it Corviknight first, or is it Venusaur first? I think I'll go Venusaur here. Yeah, they go Raichu, so get it correct. Nice. We're gonna want to protect Ninetales still, but Venu can Mega. I don't know. Do I want to attack or do I want Leech Seeds? I mean, we really want Raichu out, like, as fast as I can, so I'm gonna try and get some damage on Raichu. I assume they won't let me, but Empoleon doesn't threaten that much damage into Venusaur anyway, so... Protect Ninetales. They send the Fake Out into Venusaur and probably Flash Cannon the Ninetales. Nope, they read the Protect, they Ice Beam. No freeze though, so relatively unpunished. I will stay and I'll Blizzard and just Sludge Bomb. T-Bolt's the Venusaur. It's not going to do much. And Ice Beam. Okay, if we don't get frozen, we should be good. Nice. So I think I have to assume that Raichu no Assault Vest dies to Blizzard Sludge Bomb. We get the freeze onto Raichu. I don't think it matters, but okay. And now Corviknight in the back is sitting very pretty. So they just kind of let me take the stuff that I wanted to get rid of. These last two Mons are now also permanent, so I can like get Leech Seeds up and then put the Leech Seeds onto Corviknight. As long as I keep Ninetales alive. Maybe, I guess because they can double up and kill Ninetales, I can only safely get one Leech Seed onto Corviknight. They Wide Guard. Okay, interesting. I forgot that Aegislash even learns Wide Guard, but I guess he does get that. They're just really ripping the Ice Beams into my Venusaur. They know what their out is. We're gonna get Leech Seed here. Tailwind's up. I will Blizzard and switch Corviknight. Oh, they protect. Interesting. I'm very surprised they've just allowed my Ninetales to sit on the field for so long here. Poltergeist into Corviknight. How much damage are we looking at? This is with Veil. It is a lot. If they are faster than me, so they can swing before my iron defense goes up, it could be kind of annoying. We do get leftovers healing and leech seed healing, which is a lot. That's a lot of healing. Without Veil, I'm kind of hoping that they try and swing into Ninetales and it does so much that it kills. Because then I would just get a really safe pivot back into Ninetales to put the Veil back up, and at that point I think there's pretty much nothing they can do, but even without that I think I'm probably okay. They King Shield here though, even though I threaten like no damage. That's interesting. And they Surf, that's why they King Shielded. Interesting, okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I live double up here. I'm also pretty sure they are gonna like send the double up into my Corviknight this turn, so I'm gonna try to get Ninetales onto the board. I mean, if they don't, then I'm getting my Roost like all the way to full, and it's probably just game. We'll see. Okay, I think I win. Maybe Poltergeist crit. Oh, I'm faster. How am I faster? What? Speed tie? Or maybe I just missed it before. Alright, works for me. Boom. I want to say that I live Shadow Sneak here. Maybe if it's Shadow Sneak and Aqua Jet, but I don't think it is. So I'm going to go for Roarveil. And Iron Defense +4. And then I probably kill Empoleon at +4. They're like so scared of Blizzard, even though it's just 2 steel types. Oh, he just wants to click Surf Wide Guard. I mean, it is a cool tech. I have to give it to him. It's cool. Got the Ninetales too. I wonder how close Aegislash is to dying from just literally nothing but Leech Seed chip. It's been a pretty long endgame. I guess they have leftovers, so I'm actually only chipping them like 1/16 effectively each turn. So we'll go Venusaur. I'll protect, just because there's not really any reason not to. And we'll swing a Body Press into Empoleon. Oh, nice read. Got me. Or not. I guess in this position, I'll Giga Drain Empoleon for 2 reasons. On the one hand, I'm pretty sure my Body Press will kill, but I'm hoping that with the healing from Giga Drain, because Venusaur should move first, I will live Poltergeist with Veil. Well, I mean, either way, I mean, the game's pretty over. Like, I also think that I just win if Empoleon dies, so... Oh, he is faster and goes for Ice Beam, so if they double Venusaur, it probably dies. But I think I'm faster with Venu, yeah. Big chip. Goodbye, Empoleon. And now, like, it's a kind of neutral mashup. This is a bit of like a wet noodle fight. Nobody can really do a lot of damage to either side. But I have Leech Seed, and that's pretty substantial. Oh, also Venusaur lives. That's pretty hype. Yeah, like, he can just kind of never break through. I've still got Brave Bird to deal some damage. It won't be much, but it'll be a little bit. They do King's Shield. I guess an interaction I'd like to see. So does King's Shield here mirror armor into the Aegislash and I drop their attack? Is that how that works? It is. It is. That is fire, bro. That's so fun. Mirror armoring that feels so silly. I love mirror armor. It's such a fun ability. That was the nail in the coffin. Sorry, Suzuki. GG. Oh, they have Empoleon Admirer. That's cute. I've been looking through the decks to see if there's any Pokemon that I feel really inclined towards trying to, like, get the title for. I don't know yet, honestly. I haven't seen one that, like, jumps out at me as, like, one of my absolute favorites. But I think it could be cute. We got Gyarados. I wonder if they have Gyarados Admirer. They're not even running Gyarados? Dog, your name is Gyarados. Interesting. Okay. Venusaur is pretty good into this team. Feel pretty good about bringing Venusaur probably in the back. I'm gonna go Ninetales on lead, actually. And Corviknight looks pretty good in this game, too. Garchomp is solid. It hits half the team, but I think that I could get more of a potential, like, late-game win con out of Corviknight. Since they don't have much that threatens it. It is Sneasler Kang lead. I know that Kangaskhan lost Power-Up Punch. It does have Scrappy, though, which I did forget about in base form. And this is White Herb, too, so... that is going to allow them to be significantly more threatening than they otherwise could have been. This could be, like, fake-out Last Resort Kangaskhan, like, just running 2 moves. Actually, can you do that? I don't know if you can do that in this game. I think so, but I could be wrong. It could even be, like, coaching on that, which could be kind of nasty. I think I'm gonna go Corviknight. I'm expecting at least one of the fake outs into Incineroar. And I'm gonna try to Blizzard. I don't know if they'll give it to me, but I want to cycle Incin so that I can... hopefully they're gonna Mega this turn. I can intimidate the Kangaskhan next turn, and then also intimidate the Sneasler next turn, since the White Herb's gone. It's my idea anyway. I am pretty scared. It's gonna be Kang fake out into Incineroar. Yup. And probably close combat into it too. Which is gonna hurt. No, it is just coaching. Wow. Okay. Scary. Very scary. So this is definitely last resort Kangaskhan, I think. Well, I think they're probably sending that into the Ninetales slot. Actually, Kangaskhan's slower than Ninetales, right? I'm not crazy. Kangaskhan, Mega, 100, yeah. I'm gonna go for Aurora Veil this turn. It is Dire Claw here. No sleep, no para. Clutch. I know they nerfed Dire Claw, thank God. Stupid move. Drain Punch. They hard read the Incineroar switch and go for healing. So it's not last resort necessarily. It could still be, but okay. Well, I feel good about going for setup instead then. So it's probably back into Incineroar here. I think I like going probably fake out into Sneasler's -1. Kangaskhan, how strong is this guy? Base 125. I have Veil. I think I'm gonna fake out Sneasler, honestly. I'm gonna fake out Sneasler, Iron Defense up. Because I don't want them to get more defense boosts out of coaching too quickly either. They go for Drain Punch into Instant. Yeah, we tanked that pretty well. That's kind of what I thought was gonna more or less be the case. Because they're setting up defense boosts on Kang, I am low-key thinking about trying to go to +6 on Corviknight here. We're at +4 now. Because, like, Corv is, like, super chilling against these two. The question is, like, what's in the back again? In terms of special mons, they have Whimsicott and they have Primarina. I guess they could switch and Encore me this turn. It's like kind of the risk that I run if I go for another Iron Defense. I don't really think it's caught in the back with this lead though. I don't even have a speed control option on my team. I'm going to read that they're going to swing into Incineroar this turn. I'm going to go +6. Kangaskhan out. Is it Whims? It's Primarina. I think we win, probably. I just don't see how they're breaking my my Corviknight. And now this is -1 Sneasler in front of Mega Venusaur and +6 Corviknight. Like, they could go for coaching into Primarina and get the defense boost, but, I mean, I have Venusaur on the field now, so, like... I just don't care about Sneasler at this point. Straight up. Primarina is pretty fat. I'm going to respect it. I'm going to Sludge Bomb instead of Giga Drain. Mostly also because I don't think I'm being threatened with enough damage that I need to go for healing. Yeah. I think Sneasler was scary for my team here, but they played it a little bit too passively. Like, they can go to even, like, +3 defense here if they want. Okay, they're just going to go for Dire Claw status on Venusaur. I mean, that is kind of your out at this point, right? Like, that makes sense. I mean, the thing is, Primarina is, like, not threatening a KO back. So, like, I'm not even that scared if I get unlucky, but... they, like, really, really need to get the Dire Claw on Venusaur, or else they're just in, like, massive trouble. Okay, Primarina's gonna swap into Instant. That's dead. That's so gone, bro. That is extremely gone. Big mirror armor. They do get the Dire Claw sleep. That is so cheese. Okay. Goodbye, Incineroar. I mean, Primarina really can't beat Venusaur either, so... I could just, like, keep my Venusaur safe at this point. Okay, well, they go Primarina now, so... I think I'm just gonna go for the kill on Sneasler. If I wake up, I wake up. Cool. If not, that's also fine. Okay. So Venusaur only has one more turn of sleep. It's guaranteed to wake up. I think I will probably... I could just protect Venusaur, honestly. It's Calm Mind Primarina. Okay, so this is their angle. I mean, I am just going to try to isolate the Primarina. I'm just gonna pivot to Incineroar, go for Body Press. I mean, yeah, this is kind of like the reason that Corviknight is like really good in the meta right now, is that some teams that are good, like have a decent spread overall, they just truthfully have nothing to stop this guy. Like, he can go so stupid into some teams. That does do a lot, though. Like, more than I thought to Corviknight. That +1 is not a joke. So I do live another one. If Kangaskhan chips in, I would die, I think. I think I just, like, go for the kill on Primarina then. I mean, +6 body press, it's +1 defense, but Primarina's defense is pretty bad. I'm pretty sure Venusaur will live a hit here. It's -1 on Kangaskhan. It is double edge, though. Yeah, if this... Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay. We wake up with Venusaur. Sludge Bomb. Bang. That's pretty good damage. Body press. How much we got? Oh, it lives. Okay. I might lose here. Hyper Voice. Both live, but I'm like on the brink for Corviknight here. Do I live? I mean, I'm +6. It's -1 Kangaskhan. I think the question more so is after Primarina protects, do I like kill it? I don't know. I think my move here is to body press Kang because I don't think it has protect. It's fake out, double edge, drain punch. I don't know what the last move would be. They do protect Primarina. I kind of thought so. And they try and take Venusaur and hope that they would live after Leftovers recovery. So I do this so that Venusaur gets to attack, and now I win. They played well. It was close. Closer than I thought it was going to be thanks to Calm Mind on Primarina. GG. Does that put me at Ultra Rank 2 now, I think? Question mark? Or is it one more? I think it's one more, right? Yeah, one more win. Ironclad main. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Wait, what time zone is this game's like default time zone? 4 hours ahead of EST? What time zone even is that? What time is it in Japan right now? Like 9 a.m.? I guess it's like 9 a.m. reset in Japan or something, maybe? I was like, that feels so random. I don't think I've ever seen a game that resets clock at 8. Actually, wait, does Pokemon Unite do that? Pokemon Unite might actually do that. Now that I think about it. Crabominable and also Camerupt on a Rain team is interesting. Rain Camerupt is crazy. Okay. Interesting. How do I want to go about this? I definitely do need Rotom in this matchup. I need Venusaur. I want Incineroar. And the question is, like, for my last, I could see merit to Chomp and Ninetales. I think Corviknight's the right bring, though. I am scared of Crab, though. Crab with Iron Fist goes kind of stupid. Ironclad main is funny to see. I wonder how much overlap there is for competitive Pokemon in Slay the Spire. More of a Necro Binder main myself, but... Okay. I have to imagine this is just Protect Trick Room. I don't think that it's ever something different than that. And I'm, like, pretty sure that Throat Chop Thunderbolt would kill? Probably. Camerupt hard switch into the Crab. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Alright. Thunderbolt hits it to just over half. That's a crit. Ooh, that might have mattered, honestly. That crit may have mattered. Burgraph is fat, bro. But it might not have. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure how much that crit mattered. Because, like, do I think that Throat Chop does, like, 70 to Farigiraf? It'd be close. It would be close. Sinistra in. Well, we're going to Flare Blitz that. And... this one might need to be a Hydro Pump. I think I do need a little bit more chip for Incineroar to maybe pick this. I could also just, like, let Trick Room go up. Crab protects. Oh, it's probably Hyper Cutter, though. Scary. We'll go Venusaur. I could have tried to get the kill here, but I decided it was probably better to play it more defensive. So I'm gonna try and go for, I guess, like, Brave Bird into Crab and I will Mega and probably just Giga Drain it. I do expect them to probably swing at Venusaur though. Like I could really protect. I think I will protect. I want to keep my HP up because yeah, they could try and like make this a Camerupt angle, in which case I want to be healthy still. So we'll get like a little chip into Camerupt with Brave Bird, which could matter a lot if they're going for Eruption, which I mean that is the only thing that Camerupt really does. I mean I guess Earth Power. Okay, they're Rage Powdering, so they're gonna take a lot of damage on Sinistcha here. This thing is base 145 special. That's scary. Not quite as scary as some other stuff, but it is scary. Getting that much damage without actually killing is pretty good, though. That is pretty good. We just bring in Incineroar, and we go for, like, Giga Drain into Camerupt to keep myself healthy. And they can't Rage Powder that away, since I'm Grass. They could make the Psychopath read and Earth Power into my Corviknight. That would be a pretty impressive read. If they get it, then props. Sinistcha's probably just like life doing here, but yeah, it's Eruption. I kind of figured. Does a lot, but I mean, not as much as you would think for neutral Eruption. Strength Saps my Venusaur, that's fine. That does heal a lot, though. Wow, I did not realize the Strength Sap heals so much. Holy. Okay. How many turns Trick Room? 2? Alright. This turn is Fake Out. I'm kind of assuming, based on them having Strength Sap, that they don't have Life Dew. I don't think you run both. Do they protect here with Camerupt? Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're playing smart. Presumably next turn, they're going to swap the Sinistcha back in. And then, are they Eruptioning again? I don't know, Eruption again feels like really slow for them. I think what I do here, interestingly enough, is I think I stay in and I Flare Blitz the Crab slot. And the reason I say that is if they do Earth Power, then I get Corviknight back on the field when Trick Room ends, and I can pressure them from getting another Trick Room with Corviknight. And if they don't kill my Incineroar, which they don't, then I keep the option open. That Flamethrower did a lot, actually. I don't know why they wouldn't Eruption there. Drain Punch, that's gonna kill. Okay. Not switching is interesting. I was definitely anticipating a switch. I think I'll go Rotom and Volt Switch then. Hand to the Crab. And just keep Giga Draining Camerupt. I don't expect them to Flamethrower Rotom. If they do, that's a really good read. So I'm kind of expecting Sinistcha swap and Protect. Like reading me to Hydro Pump them. No, no Protect, okay. They might have made the read. If they made this read, I might lose. If they attacked Venusaur again, I think I'm probably okay. I mean, it's still going to end up being a pretty close endgame, I think. flamethrower into Venusaur. We live. If they burn, do I die? Would have been 137 divided by 16? No. Or 187 divided by 16. I think that's still not like 13, but I could be wrong. Alright, we Brave Bird and Sludge Bomb into the Sinistra. This thing's gotta die. You gotta go, sir. Camerupt takes a kill this turn, I think. Oh, they switched Camerupt. Really? Does this thing like not have... No, it has Protect. I don't know why they would do that. I guess they were just reading that I would go for an attack into it, but no, I want Sinistra down. Goodbye, Sinistra. Beam. Alright. Good game. That was a cool team, though. Crabominable and Mega Camerupt. I was not expecting to have to play something like that. Yippee! We get next tier of Ultra Ball. Nice. Let me see. I got a new title, I think, for more grass type move spammage. I do love grass types. You get Mega Evolution Master. And grass type affinity ticket. I wonder what that does. I have no idea. But I guess it's not a new title. It's just an item of sorts. We'll probably do a couple more games. I don't know that today's going to be as long of a ladder session. It's been fun. I was laddering really late last night with my friend Echo as well. He was sending me some very heinous team ideas at like 5 in the morning. And then I ended up having like a really chill night playing some Stardew, which for the first time since I streamed it, which was pretty fun. This is really scary. We pulled the Entrainment No Guard Hawlucha with Fissure Snorlax team, which is an insane sentence. But you know what? Actually, that can't hit either of Rotom or Corviknight, right? So I could lead Rotom Corviknight, and I think be okay into that. I think question mark maybe. I think Venusaur looks pretty good into most of the other stuff outside of those two. Actually, it's kind of like 50-50 into a lot of it. Ninetales is definitely a good bring here. Garchomp seems pretty offensively good into the... Sure, let's just do Ninetales Garchomp. Let's just be strong. Let's be swinging. Yeah, Stardew was chill. It was fun. Probably gonna play some more Slay the Spire later. I think I might have to do some baking tonight as well. Part of the reason I don't want to ladder too long is I gotta go to the store. I mean, I'm having a hard time finding mint chocolate again recently. I'm really hoping to find some. Okay. So Talonflame, very scary here. I think I'm gonna hard switch my Garchomp. I feel like they might just fire move the Corviknight. And I would love to take Hawlucha. I think Rotom lives a hit. I could be wrong, but I think Rotom lives a hit. Maybe if they like use Gale Wings to chip me and then have like close combat off the Mega or something, I could see a universe where that kills. And maybe I should have brought Incineroar in the back to like cover something like that. Maybe. I was really not expecting Talonflame Hawlucha lead. I don't really know what the idea with that is. Because Talonflame doesn't get like Horn Drill or anything silly like that, right? I don't think so. I also don't know how bulky Hawlucha is. Okay, it is Flare Blitz into the Garchomp. This is good because they're going to lose Gale Wings to the recoil. And also Rough Skin. It is High Jump Kick into the Garchomp. Hawlucha sucks, dude. Garchomp's a goat. How did he live that? Yo. I can't believe I didn't die. What? Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god. Dude, Garchomp's a beast. Okay. And because I'm Scarf on Garchomp, I can actually outspeed the Talonflame here. So if I don't miss Rock Slide, this is also just gonna die. And we Thunderbolt, Empoleon. So many Empoleons tonight. I'm actually pretty surprised. I haven't run into a single one before today, but I think he's kind of interesting. He doesn't do as much damage as you'd like, but he's got some cool mashups. And also he's Empoleon. Do like Penguin. All right, let's see. I'm so relieved they didn't go for the no guard one-hit KO moves. That was what I was scared of. But I have to think Snorlax only gets Fissure. I don't think it gets any of the other ones. So having Levitate and a Flyer keeps me safe from that. I assume maybe Rotom doesn't kill this, honestly. This probably doesn't KO, right? Yeah. And then they Ice Beam my Garchomp. All right. Garchomp, you did a great job, bro. No problem. Thank you. Oh, your critical hit, bro. He's 6 HP. The BM. Okay. What do I have in the back? Oh, I have Ninetales. Oh, they're cooked. They're so cooked. I like totally forgot that I had Ninetales. Yeah, we just Moonblast and Thunderbolt, and like they're kind of just pinned for real. I don't know, maybe it's like Scarf Hydreigon or something. I don't think so, but if it was, okay, protect talent or Empoleon. Too many birds. I'm getting mixed up. Beam. Goodbye, Hydreigon. What's my other Mon? Corviknight. I mean, Empoleon just protected, so I just make sure that I take that KO. And like Talonflame's not going to be able to 1v1 everything else. I think we got another dub. Mr. Washing Machine. I think in this format, I've just been really liking Rotom. He's just like, I don't know. I feel like good electric types are so important, and there's like barely any in this dex. Like, what else do you run? There's Raichu. There's Jolteon. I feel like Jolteon could be kind of interesting. And also, I do love Jolteon. He's very cute. I love every evolution, man. Like, how does Eevee so peak in every form? W for washing machine. It's true. The W in Rotom W could be for wash. It could be for win. It's definitely not for wash because he's still got it, clearly. Look at him go. Why don't I use Frostlass? I think Frostlass is cool. This team, it's not Frostlass because I want... the team is built around Mega Venusaur. And so I really want to have that available, but also have Aurora Veil, and that's why it's Ninetales. I also have been kind of, other than Tyranitar, I've been avoiding using weather-based megas simply because I think that until they patch the mega bug, I really don't want to have to engage in it. For anyone who doesn't know, right now, if you have 2 Pokemon that mega evolve, the order that happens within the turn is not based on speed. It's bugged, and it's based on port priority, which is like, as far as I understand, the order in which you connected to the match or something like that. It pretty much is random. You have no control over who goes first. And so if you have 2 Pokemon that have abilities that change the weather, and they both mega evolve, it's kind of just a coin flip who wins that, and I really don't want positions like that. So I've just kind of decided to opt out of that for the time being. They super have nothing for Corviknight. Like, they super have nothing for Corviknight here. Maybe Will-O-Wisp Dragapult. That could be a thing. I'm kind of tempted to go, like, Ninetales on purely the logic of if you go Tyranitar, then Corviknight gets free setup. I think I'm gonna lead Garchomp, though. I think that's smarter. Ninetales seems good in the back, though. But I do need Rotom for certain, And I'm gonna bring Venusaur. I like Venusaur. I don't think Emboar eats my team alive at all. Rotom's got a good matchup. Mega Venusaur with thick fat can kind of like sit decently well, especially if I intimidate it. Corviknight, if I get set up with Iron Defense, is fine. Garchomp threatens it. Like, I have plenty of tools for M4. Okay, well, this is a really good lead for me. Aggron, Sneasler, and I have Corviknight, Garchomp out. So, normally I would feel scared to lock into Earthquake in case I need a switch. But the good thing is, there's nothing on this team that forces my Corviknight out. So I really can just go Earthquake, Iron Defense, and like, I don't care. It is Mega Aggron. This is cool. I haven't played against a Mega Aggron yet. Mega Aggron loses its rock typing. It just becomes Steel, and it's got Filter, which makes it take less damage from super effective hits. So it's gonna be really fat. This guy is an absolute unit. This is a super effective Earthquake off of Garchomp. I wouldn't be surprised if this does like 30%. Pretty much, yep. But, I mean, it's still good shit. Sneasler's down to Sash. What are they going to go for? Body Press into Corviknight? They're Iron Defensing first. Okay. So we're both going to go for, like, +6 defense here, probably. This is going to be Aggron and Corviknight getting obscenely fat. Welcome to Fat Fuck Friday, now featuring Corviknight and Aggron. Yes, we will have the hugest of suns. This is a battle of the absolute unit suns. Oh, Unburden. Duh. Ouch. Do I die to Body Press here? Maybe. Maybe, actually. I forgot about Sneasler Unburden here, letting him get another hit. Dude, Aggron's so fat. Holy. This thing is so fat. I do get my Iron Defense here, so this is like basically neutral coming off Aggron, but Aggron's defense stat is crazy high. I do live it. Okay, okay. Am I gonna have enough HP to go for... The problem is if I Roost, then I'm actually weak to Body Press, so I don't want to Roost. Sinistra? Okay. Huh. So here's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm expecting them to swing into Corviknight again. I don't think that Matcha Gotcha one-shots me. I really want to get Will-O-Wisp onto Aggron. I think that might be part of my win con at this point, and so I'm gonna try and pivot Rotom. I think Garchomp is doing nothing, so they're gonna probably be okay with just leaving my Garchomp alone and trying to prevent my Corviknight from getting, like, fully boosted. If this is Shadow Ball and Sinistra, I'm probably in trouble, though. It's Matcha Gotcha. Okay. Shouldn't do too much. Does it burn? No. Huge. Okay. Rotom eats berry. Body press. Oh my god! Okay, we're alive, we're alive. Deep breaths. I am gonna go for Roost. And if they Rage Powder, then so be it. But I think they're gonna probably swing with Sinistra again. Let's see. If I miss Will-O-Wisp, I'm gonna be really sad, but it's okay. Rotom W. He got me. Nobody got me. I know Rotom got me. Oh my god, Rotom, you suck, bro. No, he don't got me. He don't got me for real. Oh, Corviknight's gonna die, I think. Oh, Mold Breaker does not go through Intimidate now. Live, Corviknight. Live! I believe in you somehow. I don't know. Oh, he hard defense. Oh, he hard defense. Okay, surely they're gonna Rage Powder this time. But like, I have HP again now, though. No. Mold Breaker doesn't affect Intimidate at all. Mold Breaker is only about, like, I don't know, if something has Levitate, you can ground move it. Or if something has Flash Fire, you can fire move it or whatever. But stuff like Intimidate, that's absolutely going to hit you. Embor's not that great, bro. It's not bad, but it's not, like, insane or anything. I'm still going to force them to Rage Powder and target Rotom. Oh, they're going to Protect. That's smart. It's just Scrappy? No, but Scrappy got buffed. Scrappy blocks Intimidate now. Okay, so they're killing Rotom. Oh, they're Trick Rooming. Ah, now they're gonna go Matcha Gotcha. Wait, this is really good for me, though, because Aggron is slower. So that means that they're gonna Body Press, and then I can Roost after the Body Press without being, like, weak to it, because I'll still have my Flying type at the part where I get hit. And I'm pretty sure they're going to Matcha Gotcha and then target Corviknight. So I'm going to switch Venusaur to just take like 0 from Matcha Gotcha here. I want to keep my Rotom alive. I think it might matter. Like Milo could be in the back. Body Press in a Corv. Oh, he crit me. No. I lose. I super lose. Oh, that sucks, dude. We were so fine. Oh, I mean, nothing is living a +6 Body Press crit from Aggron. That's cooked. If only my Will-O-Wisp didn't miss, I actually might have lived that, but probably not. I think even with... maybe though. It would have been having the damage. That's unlucky. I can't beat this anymore. I'm just gonna forfeit. Because it'll be a long game, but I mean, I will just lose. That's unlucky, but I mean, that's Pokemon. Good game. GG's Gingy. I respect the Aggron. That's cool. For what it's worth, I thought I had a tighter game plan than I did against the Aggron. But like, what should I have brought instead is the question, I guess. I think Incineroar had some merit. I think I definitely should have like played my Rotom more up front though. I think that could have been better. We got Weather Report. And they got Rain and Sand. Interesting. It's Palafin. They have an Archaludon. Okay. Interesting team. I'm kind of looking at like Garchomp, Rotom, maybe Venusaur. Who do I want in the back as my last mon? I think I'll probably bring my Ninetales. I'm kind of scared of Pelipper. I changed my Rotom because it was dying to too many things. I changed my Rotom to be slower, so I'm not going to be faster than Pelipper anymore. I used to have it where I was EV'd so that I would always just outspeed Pelipper. But I haven't even been playing that many Pelipers, so I just decided it wasn't as important as I thought and went more defense. But it could matter here. We'll see. All right, weather report, what you got? Meganium Tyranitar. So Venusaur is going to be really well positioned once I get it onto the field. But I do have to be careful about how I go about getting Venusaur onto the field. That being said, like, Meganium really shouldn't be fire-type weather balling into my Garchomp here. They're probably going to Solar Beam my Rotom if I had to guess. I guess I'll switch Venusaur here and probably just try and get some damage onto Tyranitar. Gonna donate Plasma and grind Showdown. That's huge. Big ups for the Plasma donation. And for the Showdown grind, of course. Gotta get your reps in. Alright, Mega Meganium out. Let's see what comes out. The Tyranitar goes for... Okay, Solar Beam into Venusaur, presumably. It could be into Garchomp, I guess. It is Venusaur, and we absolutely eat that. Delicious. And knock off into Garchomp. So we're going to lose our Choice Scarf. That's fine. So I'm going to Mega and go for Sludge Bomb into Meganium. Since it's Grass Fairy as a Mega, it's 4 times weak. And I'll... they're probably going to switch, right? I have to imagine they're going to switch Tyranitar probably into, like, Pelipper. So I'm going to Rock Slide, I think. I could get it wrong. I just don't think that Tyranitar is threatening me that much anyway, so... Let's just make a read. It is the switch to Pelipper. Huge. As somebody who really likes Meganium, I think it's kind of... I don't know. I guess even though Grass Fairy is kind of a terrible typing, it is still a really cool Pokemon. I love that they made Meganium not completely unusable. Because, like, I think Meganium has to be one of my favorite, like, starters that is just garbage. Like, he does not work, but he is still special in my heart. And I like the design, too. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the new Megas, they feel kind of weird in a way. I don't know if you guys have, like, seen them particularly or if you agree, but I feel like some of the new Megas feel a little uncanny to me. But Meganium is not one of them. I feel like Meganium feels so right for the design. Do I want to give up Chomp here, knowing what they have available? Probably not. Probably not. I think I want to... maybe switch Ninetales. They could go for Hurricane. I could see that. Dazzling Gleam here. Meganium's faster than Pelly. Interesting. This Pelly is so slow. He's like 0 speed Pelipper. Does this thing even have Tailwind? I think I probably... there's a decent chance I die to Hurricane. But... that's why we take away the rain, baby. No Hurricane for you. Okay. Our Chaladon do be scary for real. I gotta respect this guy a bit. But I don't think I need to, like, full respect. I'm gonna Giga Drain the Pelipper. I'm expecting it might switch into Tyranitar, and if it doesn't, I think it's still pretty okay. And I want to get... I mean, I guess Tailwind from them is, like, kind of how I lose this. I don't know. I think I'm okay to put some damage down on Archaludon with Moonblast. Yeah, because they are going to switch. They need Electro Shot to have a chance in the end game. And so maybe I could have, like, gone a step further, preserved my Ninetales to, like, win the Weather War in the end, and then if they're never boosting their special attack, I just don't care. But I think I should be fine. They're actually going Draco Meteor into Venusaur. I have to imagine this kills. Venusaur is so fat, bro. This guy is so good. Oh, it's White Herb Draco Meteor. That's actually really cool. That's such a unique way to, like, take, you know, get over the fact that there's, like, no good item available for Archaludon. I love that. That's so sick. Okay. I feel like Archaludon could feasibly protect here. I think I can just attack Tyranitar and keep my Ninetales alive in the back, and I think I'll probably be pretty winning that way. I think they can... Yeah, okay. I thought they might go for another Draco Meteor this turn into Venusaur, but I was more so expecting them not to do that. Did Ironclad main say there were 30? Yes. Yes. This is... You guys know how I have talked about the fact that as a VTuber, I have never even once had somebody come in and say that they thought I was a girl. But I used to get it before I was a VTuber. We finally got somebody who changed the status quo. They ended the streak. To be fair, I think that it is just a very troll idea because I don't think that my design is at all thirst. There is like nothing thirst about it. Mold Breaker. Man. True, he did. He broke the mold for real. He's putting a bad name on the Ironclad enjoyers. Okay, Helping Hand, and then they Draco Meteor Rotom? Oh, I'm faster. Okay. Boop. Goodbye. And now I just need to get Garchomp on the field safely and I win. Goodbye, Pelipper. So, we'll just go into Venusaur. GG. GG, weather report. The weather report on that match must have been crazy. It was sandy, then it was raining, then it was snowing, then it was sand again, rain again, snow again. Big storming for real. Have to headcanon it as Convention Breaker because I always have to look it up. It is an pretty uncommon ability. It doesn't normally have a lot of influence. I still can't believe they gave such cool new abilities to Mega Meganium and Mega Feraligatr, and then they just put Mold Breaker on Mega Emboar. Like, as one of the very few Emboar and Tepig enjoyers, I'm so sad, bro. Like, that could have been my chance. My son could have actually not been awful for once. But they gave him Mold Breaker. Like, why? The only Flash Fire Pokemon that are even in the game are both weak to fighting anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Like, it's so useless on him. It's so sad. Another Camerupt? What is with the Camerupt teams today? Interesting. Okay. Let's go like Corviknight, Rotom, Venusaur. And for my last, I could see the argument for all of Chomp, Ninetales, and Incin. I think I'll go Incin. Mostly because they don't have a good way of like blowing up my Corviknight outside of... I guess there's Camerupt, right? Yeah, actually maybe it should have been Garchomp. I kind of spaced out. Camerupt is on the field with Milotic. Okay. Well, the good thing is that Rotom is positioned incredibly well here. Rotom is in a phenomenal spot. They could be using Camerupt as a bait here, and they just, like, go for Coil on Milotic. I could see it. I kind of want to double the Camerupt, though. I don't know. They might protect, though. Oh, they probably are protect. What am I saying? Let's risk it all. Call me Bruno Mars. I'd risk it all for you. Okay, well, my read was actually gonna be correct. They did hard switch Sinistcha. But I mean, this is not a bad outcome either. They just go for Scald and they're fishing Scald Burn. That's evil. Okay, they don't get it though. Cool. I'm like really gonna struggle to not lose to the combination of Sinistcha and Camerupt. That's actually really like tough for my team, I think, to break. It was Milotic that had Scald? I see. If this burns, I'm kind of in trouble. I need this damage. Nice, dude. Huge. This should kill? Nice. Okay. Milotic being down, I feel so much better about my chances. Oh, and they don't Trick Room this turn. They Matcha Gotcha'd here. Interesting. They don't get any of their burn moves. Oh, let's go. Burn secondary effect is fake. Don't run it. Don't run it, guys. It's a fraudulent strategy. I'm assuming they're going to go for Protect Trick Room. I'm going to double the Sinistcha here. Emboar should have got a special Mold Breaker that lets it hit Ghost. I mean, that would be interesting, but like at that point, I think Scrappy is just a better ability because it lets you hit Ghost, but it also is immune to Intimidate, which would be pretty helpful for him. I still don't think that it would be meta either way. They would have to do something pretty crazy. Kind of like, you know, having like Dragon-type Pixelate, and for Alligator, still not even good with that. Meganium, I think Mega Soul was like the perfect way of making a really cool ability. Ah, 2% on Sinistcha, bro. Almost. Barely lives. Okay. So they can make it tricky now. I have to assume they're going to switch Sinistcha out, right? But who can come in? Who else do they have on the team? Incin? It's probably Incin as their last. I go my Incin, and I just want to get some damage onto Camerupt here. Do I want it to be Giga Drain or Leech Seed, though? I think Leech Seed, because I think the board state's going to get slow. Will-O-Wisp is good. It being able to half something's attack is pretty influential. I don't think it's like an insane meta for Will-O-Wisp, but it is good. It's strong. It's always strong. Okay, this is probably Eruption. It's Heat Wave. It's not even Eruption. Okay, well, that's not nearly as scary. We got Thick Fat on Mega Venusaur, so we do eat that. Matcha Gotcha, Miss Incineroar. Probably not the most substantial, but nice. Do they burn Venusaur? Nope. Nice. And we do connect Leech Seed. Clutch. Very clutch. Good, good, good. So we're gonna get some healing. We're gonna stall some Trick Room. Because we got Fake Out on board now. And I'm pretty down to go for a Sludge Bomb into the Sinistra slot here. Basically, you switch or you die. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna switch, but... Okay, they protect. I guess that's also play. Touche. Could have gone Giga Drain into Camerupt. I kind of thought they might protect, but nope. I think they kind of need to Earth Power, and I'll go Rotom mostly because, like, I'm pressuring the Sinistra, and so I'm going to use that to my advantage. It makes Rotom a safer defensive pivot here. If they Earth Power, I get in for free. If they Heat Wave, I take some damage, but, like, it's not too bad, honestly. Let's see. Big question, does Sinistra want to switch? Nope, but they do go for Earth Power. We get the read. Is Sinistra slower than my Venusaur? Yes. But Rotom, of course, lives that. We eat our Citrus Berry. Real fatty hours. And the healing from Matcha Gotcha is going to keep them alive, actually. That's true. I kind of forgot about that. We're getting a lot of HP off of Camerupt with the Leech Seed, though. Like, it is adding up. And I think Trick Room is one more turn? Okay, they just forfeit. GG's, Camerupt. I think I'm going to do one more game, probably. Swim Trunks Guy! I love the Swim Trunks Guy tag. I'm not running it, but I do think it's funny. Oh, wait. Oh! I didn't realize that I already made it to Ultra Ball Tier 1. Oh, sick! I'll still do one more. I'll still play one more game. And then I gotta go to the store. I've been having fun getting back into Pokemon again. I really want to organize some sort of like Pokemon related event because I have more people than I thought, dude. Like, I thought it was just Echo from before I was a VTuber, and that was kind of all I had, but like 13 plays Pokemon, Finn plays Pokemon. Dude, I didn't think that I was gonna have any VTuber friends that would know about competitive Pokemon. I feel like in my head it's such a niche hobby, but I mean, I guess it's not nearly as niche as it used to be. Although Finn is actually more of an old head than me, which is kind of sick. Okay, what do we have here? We have Sand, Sneasler, Farigiraf, Sylveon. Ooh, Sylveon's cool. And Incineroar. What do I want to bring? Maybe we go like Incin, Corviknight, Venusaur, and probably... I feel like Chomp is good into most of this. Rotom has some merit. Ninetales has some merit, but less. I think it's Chomp. I think it's Chomp here. Chomp just hits a lot of stuff. I'm kind of expecting them to play the Sylveon more up front. And so I want to take advantage of that by sort of setting up a board state for myself. Okay, or this. This is also fine. I'm not really that scared of Tyranitar immediately. So I'm just going to fake out Excadrill and get an Iron Defense. And I feel like Corviknight, once it's got the Iron Defense up, has a really good Sand matchup. And, like, looking at the rest of their team, they really don't have anything that threatens much damage into Corviknight. So unless they, like, Rock Slide flinch me with Tyranitar or something, I think I'm in a really good position. They are going to Mega the Tyranitar, which is going to hurt. I mean, it's -1. It's mostly going to hurt Incineroar, but we get Fake Out into Excadrill, so if they're Focus Sash, they're going to lose that here. Tyranitar goes for Rock Slide. Does a lot less than I thought, actually. And we do get the Iron Defense out. That is really big. That is really good. So, like, I don't feel very pressured on Corviknight right now, so I'm going to go into Garchomp, and I'm actually just going to go for a second Iron Defense. I'm just going to get fat. And it's not as risky in this matchup compared to, like, the Aggron one, for example, because there's not really, like, a nuclear option to get crit by and just, like, go from walling it out to dying. This time around, I don't think they have enough setup that they can, like, have that influential of a crit. So they're going to do everybody's favorite strategy, which is click Rock Slide twice and just hope that your opponent doesn't move. Oh, he does knock off, actually. I should shut up, bro. I should stop talking in the video game. We get crit again on my Corviknight. This game, they hate my son. Why? What did he do? What did he do to deserve this, man? Leave him alone. Poor Corviknight. Can't catch a break, dude. Maybe it was pivot back into Incineroar, but I don't want to just lose the game off of getting flinched on my Roost. Okay, they switched the Excadrill, though, into Farigiraf. Not really sure why. Oh, we're fine. They're just going to let me Roost. Okay, no, we're so fine. We're actually so incredibly fine. They choked. They had a chance there. I don't know if they would have killed my Corviknight, but they could have tried at least, right? Like, now I just get my Roost and I'm healthy again. I'm chill. So Sylveon dies to this Earthquake. Farigiraf, if it sets Trick Room, Corviknight's the fastest Pokemon. But I mean, I actually don't even have a need to do it. Yeah, they lost. I don't know why they made that double switch, but it's over. Like, Sylveon dies to this, unless it was like, yeah. Farigiraf barely lives, but Corviknight should be faster than Farigiraf, I think. We just KO it. Yeah. GG. Good way to end. Nice, quick, feel-good battle. Oh, wait, I forgot about win streak bonus. Okay, if I win the next game, we hit master. All right, one more game. That was a really fast game. I can play one more. I lied. Actually, one more game, though. Like, only one more game. We can end on a loss if it boils down to it. But we won't. We'll win. Don't worry. Okay. Talonflame, Garchomp, Sneasler, Rotom, Aerodactyl, and Floette. Oh, God. Okay, it's a Floette matchup. Floette, very scary. This thing is a demon, for real. I think I want to lead my Ninetales. I'm definitely gonna want my Corviknight Venusaur core. Like, a lot of why I'm running these two is because of the matchup into Floette. This team is so scary, bro. Venusaur is like kind of my like best guy here because he helps me deal with Rotom as well. I think it's Venusaur, Corviknight, and then I was thinking of bringing Garchomp anyway. I like that Corviknight can kind of force them to go for a Thunderbolt, and then I can go into Garchomp. The only problem is that like they can just like if they have Floette on the field, they can also Dazzling Gleam and just blow up my Garchomp instantly. But I think it's still like the thing is that Incineroar and Rotom don't take Dazzling Gleam Thunderbolt. I don't think either. Maybe Incineroar barely lives it, but I think that Garchomp has more potential upside. So I'm gonna do that. We get Sneasler Talonflame lead. That is not what I expected, but probably fine. Probably. If I had to guess, I mean, it just does seem like it would be Fake Out Ninetales and then, into like Tailwind probably. It could be an attack as well, I guess. I don't want to take too much damage on Venusaur by accident. I think I'm gonna switch to Garchomp, Mega, and go for like Leech Seed into Sneasler. I don't really expect Talonflame to attack here. It could. That'd be annoying. We'll see. We will see. This is a different team from like the meta one that's going around because that one has Mousehold instead of it is Mousehold and Aegislash. Okay, they do Brave Bird. That's really scary. That's actually pretty bad. Wow, that does so much. Venusaur's dead. They called me out. They didn't even fake out. Yeah, they completely hard read me. Oh, they went Dire Claw at least. Does it status me? No. Okay. So this is bad, but it might not be completely cooked. So here's the update on the situation. Talonflame has broken its full HP, so I can kill it with Scarf Rock Slide. Maybe Sneasler is gonna... It could switch, because I Leech Seeded it and I'm threatening it with Garchomp. I could imagine a universe where they switch. If they go like Rotom Wash, I'd be like so back if they switch Rotom Wash. But I mean, this is kind of dire though. I could also just Rock Slide flinch them, you never know. Haven't gotten any fraud wins today. Would be nice. Okay, they stay in. They protect Talonflame. That's pretty smart. Check what I'm locking. And they all... Okay, I missed Sneasler. That sucks. That massively sucks. I do live. Barely. But I do live. I think this is White Herb on this team? It's not. So we're going to get more Giga Drain damage. This is becoming better. If I hit the Rock Slide, we'd be in a much better position than we currently are. But we are getting a lot of healing onto Venusaur right now. This is good. Yeah, like they would 100% be dead to the next Rock Slide here. But now Talonflame has to switch. And I can punish that. We just got to keep the pressure on right now. We're kind of back. I think this might still die. I mean, it is -1 defense on the Sneasler, so... Talonflame does switch into their Garchomp. Interesting. And they protect the Sneasler. This is fine. They might also be Scarf, and then it might be a speed tie, which would suck. I don't think that... Rock Slide's not contact, so I'm not going to die to Rough Skin. We get good healing off of the Giga Drain. Like, Venusaur, despite taking, like, its entire health bar on the first turn, is mostly back to full. Which is pretty dope. Garchomp can be a little bit difficult to, like, reposition onto the board. I mean, maybe. think I'm gonna stay in though. I think I'm just gonna go for the Rock Slide kill onto Sneasler. Make sure Talonflame can't switch in. And it looks like Rotom Wash isn't in the back, because I'm assuming Floette is. And that means that I'm really well positioned. Okay, so are they Jolly Scarf? And if not, do I win the speed tie? They are faster, so they do kill. Unfortunate. This team normally runs Soft Sand, not Scarf, so I was kind of hoping that I would get that, but I don't. We get some healing with Giga Drain, though. Like, Venusaur is at pretty decent HP right now. I have one turn of Hail. Like, I want to go Ninetales. Well, I know that their Garchomp is Choice Scarf, so Ninetales does actually have a lot of pressure here. Talonflame can protect, but the other one cannot, though. And then I probably just want to get my Corviknight onto the board, to be honest. Maybe I don't actually yet. Maybe I just protect. Because I think there's a good chance that I can kind of bait the Talonflame into attacking Venusaur and then like switch to Corviknight or something. Of course, Ninetales won't be able to safely Blizzard, and so it won't be as valuable, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, let's see. I guess they could potentially end up doubling Ninetales too. Does that kill? Probably? Yeah, it will. Oh, with a crit? 100%. And they Flare Blitz. Okay. That's pretty bad, I can't lie. Double crit! That's so rude. That's so BM. Okay, well here's the good news, I guess, is that the Garchomp is locked into Earthquake. The bad news is that Venusaur is gonna die, bro. Like, I don't think Venusaur is living this turn. What do I do? What is the right move here? I need Talonflame dead. What if I... Assuming Floette is the last mon, what if I actually just try to 1v4 with Corviknight? Is that crazy? That's crazy, but I'm gonna do it. And then in case they split their damage for whatever reason... and try to Flare Blitz my Corviknight, I would like a Sludge Bomb into Talonflame, but I think I'm lost here. I do think I'm probably cooked. This doesn't kill Venusaur, but yeah, they do split damage. Ouch. Big crit back. You tell him, Venusaur. Show him what's up. We got Iron Defense. Floette's gonna come out now, which is a problem for sure. Oh, Sneasler comes out now. So what, does it fake out this turn? I guess they just want to make sure that my my Venusaur is dead first. Like, they're gonna fake out. Oh, they can't. They're locked into Earthquake, so they have to switch Garchomp this turn. So actually, knowing it's gonna be Floette, they have to fake out Venusaur and let me roost here. Wait, can't I kill Sneasler then? I kill Sneasler, then I protect, kill Garchomp. The problem is I don't think Venusaur actually has enough HP to even live a hit from Mega Floette. Maybe. Let's do this, No, I forgot about Protect! Oh, I'm bad! I'm so trash, no! Oh, I had a winning position! Oh, I suck, dude. I'm trash. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Venusaur. Oh, man, dude. These teams don't always run Protect on Sneasler, but I mean, it makes sense on this one. I was too hasty. Too hasty. I guess I can get a Roost in here. Maybe. They're gonna switch Floette now. Floette, if Floette has Calm Mind, I think I'm cooked. If it doesn't, maybe Corviknight could still win. Which I need to play towards them not having Calm Mind, I think. I don't know why they wouldn't, but... Dude, missing that Rock Slide on Sneasler earlier and having it stay alive was so detrimental. That was brutal for my game. I don't know. If the Floette doesn't have a setup move, I think there is a universe I win. But, I mean, they pretty much always have Calm Mind. They might play scared of me having, like, a Steel move when I don't, but they shouldn't. Dude, this Mon is so broken. Oh. Fairy Aura. I cannot believe they gave this Fairy Aura. Oh, it protects! That's really good. That's really, really good. Huge. Like, I'm gonna Roost next turn. I'm +4 defense. Corviknight is kind of bringing this back right now. A little bit. A little bit. The problem is I'm not gonna be able to break the Floette, but... If they don't have Calm Mind, I might be good. It really depends. I'm also dodging crits, of course. Sneasler might run out of close combats too, actually, which would be really funny. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Dude, this Mon is so broken. But with the extra defense boost, I am out healing them if they don't crit me. I'm not only out healing them, but also Sneasler might run out of close combats eventually. Come on, Corviknight. I believe in you. This would be the most generational clutch ever if he does it somehow. Gotta avoid so many crits. Okay, he's not Calm Minding, so I assume he might not have it. I mean, the thing is, one crit and I am, like, just packed up, but... I can't worry about that. All I can worry about is just keep roosting. I can't see how many roosts I have. I'm in the way. 5. Okay. Okay. Oh, he does have Calm Mind. It's cooked. It's cooked. He's got Calm Mind. Oh, no. Let me run some damage calcs really quick. Took him a while to figure out that I'm just completely boomed if he has that. Floette. Eternal. I think it's like 74, 78 bulk. Wait, I two-shot this with Brave Bird, I think. I think I might actually two-shot it with Brave Bird. Oh, it's gonna have HP investment though, actually. I don't think I will. And then body press at like this, +4. The damage is similar. But Brave Bird is a little stronger. I really need to two-hit kill. If I two-hit KO them somehow, like I get a crit on one of these, I might be okay. Maybe, big maybe. Like, this is gonna do so much. I think the Brave Bird recoil might do me in. Maybe if I needed a crit on one of them anyway, I should just be body press. Oh yeah, I'm slower. I forgot. I forgot that I'm slower. I lose. Oh man, good game. No, my master rank. Man, why do I have to go to the store? Why can't I tilt Q? Come on. Ooh. GG. Dude, that rock slide miss earlier in the game was so tragic. That would have... I mean, Sneasler was on 3% in that endgame. So, like, if I had hit it, then they wouldn't have had that resource. And I probably would have had enough to win the game. But it was a close game either way. It was interesting. You know, you run rock slide. You take the risks sometimes. We get Venusaur Admirer. I think Garchomp Admirer and Corviknight Admirer. And then we also get... Ninja Kid, Dragon Tamer, and an electric type affinity ticket. Very cool. Well, fun games anyway. This team I think is not perfect, but I had fun clicking Venusaur buttons. Shout out my son. Thank you guys for hanging. Next stream probably won't be Pokemon. Maybe it'll be like Slay the Spire or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm probably going to hop off for tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And I'm actually a little busy over the weekend. I'll see if I can squeeze a stream. I probably can do one. I don't know whether it would be Saturday or Sunday. I'll see. But hopefully see you guys around pretty soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.